Hi, everybody. I'm Hub Arkush. He's Eric Edholm as we report live from New Orleans at Super Bowl XLVII for Pro Football Weekly. And one of the big stories with both teams is the running backs, particularly the Baltimore Ravens. And Eric, I know you've had a little bit of a focus on that during the week as we've gotten ready for the game on Sunday.
Well, there's no question that Ray Rice has been the guy all season long, and I think it's been interesting to see how they've integrated Bernard Pierce into the lineup. He's really been a big addition. And I was talking to running backs coach Wilbert Montgomery, who called him a poor man's Adrian Peterson, and said, you wait, next year they're going to be asking, who is this guy? And then he backtracked and said, actually, it could happen Sunday. He said, if I had a dark horse candidate for somebody to break out in the game, it's going to be Bernard Pearson. It just says a lot about the staff, Ozzie Newsome and such, not only having Rice, but being able to back him up with such a quality player like Pierce.
All right, now I want to follow up on that in a minute, but I thought it was also interesting to hear what head coach John Harbaugh had to say about his running backs coach, Wilbert Montgomery.
Wilbert is a star. He's a star coach, he's a star human being, star father, star husband. He was a star football player, for the Philadelphia Eagles. All-pro player, one of the best backs to play the game. At one time, he was the fastest human being in the world. Did you know that? At one time, he was, yep.
Fastest man in the world, huh, John? Well, I don't know. He was fast. He was a scat back, no question about that. But let's get back to what matters here. The Baltimore Ravens cannot win Sunday without a significant performance out of their rushing attack against the San Francisco 49ers. And just have to wonder, Eric, is that going to make this one of the more physical, less exciting air out the ball games than what we've seen in recent Super Bowls?
I think it's a fair point. I mean, you look at the way these teams are built. They're built from the inside out, and especially the 49ers. No question with their heavy sets, their extra tight ends, 3 first-round picks on that offensive line. The Ravens have won in the playoffs by out-physicaling teams, so I think that's certainly a key factor. It's Rice's scat-back ability, but Pierce can really run through people. Vontae Leach, the fullback. So there's a lot of hammers out there on both run games.
And you really have to wonder if Wilbert Montgomery didn't tip his hand a little bit, telling us to keep an eye on Bernard Pierce. Remember, one of the stories on the 49ers, Justin Smith, heroic, but playing with one arm, and he is the key to that run defense up front.
Yeah, absolutely. And you just look at the production of the defense with him playing hurt or not in the lineup down the stretch, and it's dropped off significantly too. And Smith's tried to sidestep it. Jim Harbaugh has said, look, we're trying our best without these guys. Pass rush isn't there. The run defense hasn't been nearly as good. It is a factor, no question about it.
It has been an interesting week so far here in New Orleans. For all the best to come out of the team press conferences, the various meetings and shows that are put on, you're in the right place. Stay at ProFootballWeekly.com for the best Super Bowl coverage anywhere.